Farming Florida's sandy soils means fighting a constant physical battle against gravity. The coarse, porous nature of the sand means rapid drainage, forcing operators to constantly replenish water and nutrients just to keep a crop alive. Combating this poor soil retention requires massive operational capital. A typical operation spends roughly $120 per acre on annual fertilizer, and another $3 to $5 per acre inch just to pump irrigation water. This cross-section shows the mechanical flaw in that system. You apply inputs at the surface, but up to 20% of that expensive fertilizer and pumped water washes straight past the active root zone, sinking entirely out of reach. These recurring input costs act like short-term rentals. You pay a premium to secure a temporary harvest, but at the end of the season, the soil is left exactly as depleted and inefficient as it was on day one.
The mechanism to execute that upgrade is biochar. Biochar's exceptionally porous carbon structure integrates directly into the sandy soil matrix. Once there, it actively captures and retains water and nutrients, locking them in place rather than letting them wash away. You stop renting temporary seasonal fertility, and you start owning a permanent, high-efficiency asset. Incorporating the biochar directly into the freshly disked soil ensures uniform distribution, guaranteeing maximum physical contact right in the plant root zone. It establishes a permanent presence in the soil with immediate, measurable returns. Looking at the newly integrated soil at a microscopic level, we can see the physical shift. The biochar acts directly as a sponge, catching the water and fertilizer and holding it securely exactly where the roots need it. That improved retention triggers a first-year dividend. By cutting fertilizer leaching by up to 20%, the farm permanently claws back $18 to $24 per acre in wasted input costs. Simultaneously, the soil sees up to a 25% increase in plant available water. That translates to an immediate savings of $8 to $14 per acre in direct irrigation pumping costs. Combine those two efficiencies, and a single 74-acre field generates roughly $3,000 in immediate operational savings in its very first year. These annual operational savings establish a fixed, reliable financial floor for the initial investment. It's a guaranteed return based entirely on efficiency, completely independent of crop yield. The operational savings provide the financial floor, but the true value of the infrastructure upgrade reveals itself when we look at the revenue ceiling. This chart tracks documented agronomic response in sandy soils. In year one, operators typically see a modest but solid 11% improvement in crop stand performance. Because biochar is permanent, that growth doesn't reset when the season ends. Its ability to host microbiology and retain nutrients compounds, becoming more efficient with every passing growing cycle. As that physical infrastructure matures over 5 years, those yield improvements scale rapidly, often climbing to exceed 42%. Biochar moves an operation past the trap of seasonal survival. It is a permanent infrastructure upgrade that structurally lowers your operating costs while consistently multiplying harvest revenue for decades to come.